What is goodness? What is meant by living a good life? I'm not talking here about living in a gated community and driving an expensive car and having a yacht anchored off the Amalfi Coast, all of which is good for you. I'm talking about good in the ethical sense of being a good citizen, a good neighbor, a good human being whose goodness benefits the community at large. The strength of Western civilization is often attributed to its glorification of the individual, the lone wolf triumphing against all odds, the self-made man. From the simple-minded Horatio Alger morality tales of the 19th century to the anti-regulation cant of Ayn Rand in the 20th, to the bloviations of William Crystal and Sarah Palin in the 21st, much of the dogma is watered-down Nietzsche, seasoned with a pinch of dried Aristotle and thickened again with a large cup of greed. Not very filling, and perhaps more importantly, contrary to our biological nature as social animals that look after each other. That biological obligation works well in the small prehistoric pack and tribal kinships where our behavior evolved, but it seems to break down once the social unit reaches the size of the modern city. When we no longer feel a social connection to our fellow human beings, when we no longer feel impelled to aid them when they are in distress, to feed them when they are hungry, to shelter them when they are homeless. We form other tribes more suited to our particular circumstances in the modern world: professional, social, economic, and many of us acknowledge little responsibility for those who are not members of our particular group. I'll scratch your back, but only on the condition that you scratch mine. If there's any back scratching to be done, we want a quid pro quo. This attitude inevitably results in a bootstrap mentality that, when examined, has little basis in reality, and its inevitable outcome is the stratification of society where one segment, the one with wealth and power, adopts a view that this wealth and power are theirs by right, and that they owe nothing to the poor and powerless. A current example is the recent vote in the House of Representatives on the bailout package. If the program seems to favor those in need at the expense of the rich, the party representing the rich will try to obstruct the bill until it is rewritten in their favor. curiositytank.com